Good afternoon, grade 9 Rizal, together with grade 9 Einstein. I am Angelica Fernando, your mathematics teacher. So our topic for today is all about solve problems involving variation. So here are the recommended steps in solving problems involving variations. First is translate the given problem into mathematical equation. Second, determine the value of the constant of variation k. Third is write the equation of variation. And last, solve for unknown. So let's consider this example class. Number 1. If x varies directly as y and x is equal to 35 and y is equal to 7, what is the value of y when x is equal to 25? So the first step that we are going to do is to find the phrase that will serve or give us clue to know the variation in that given problem. So as we can see, this is varies directly, meaning this is an example of direct variation. So since x varies directly as y, then the equation of variation is in the form of x is equal to ky. Then substitute the values of x, which is 35, then the values of y, which is positive 7. So it will become 35 is equal to k multiplied by 7. Then divide both sides by 7. So 35 divided by 7 is equal to 5. Then 7 divided by 7 is equal to positive 1. So since 1 siya, kahit wag na natin siyang ilagay class. So 5 is equal to k, or the values of k is equal to 5. So since the equation is x is equal to ky, and the constant variation of k is equal to 5, our equation of variation is x is equal to 5y. Then substitute the values of x, which is 25. So it will become 25 is equal to 5y. After that, divide both sides by 5. So 25 divided by 5 is equal to 5. Then 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. So since 1 ang sagot niya, kahit wag na nating ilagay. So 25 divided by 5 is equal to 5. So the value of y is equal to 5, or 5 is equal to y. Therefore, the value of y is 5 when x is 25. Next example. If y varies inversely as x and y is equal to 10, when x is equal to 2, find y when x is equal to 10. So first is find the phrase that will serve or give us clue to know the variation in the given problem. So as we can see, class, that is varies inversely, meaning this is an example of inverse variation. Then set the relation and then find the constant of variation k. So the equation of variation is xy is equal to k. Again, substitute natin yung unang given, which is the value of y is equal to 10. Then the value of x is equal to positive 2. So it will become 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to k. 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to positive 20. So 20 is equal to k, or the value of k is equal to 20. So since the equation is y is equal to k over x Isa-substitute lang natin yung value ng k, which is 20. So it will become y is equal to 20 over x. Then, substitute the values of x, which is 10. So it will become y is equal to 20 over 10. 20 divided by 10 is equal to positive 2. So the value of y is equal to positive 2. Therefore, the value of y is 2 when x is equal to 10. So let's have here example number 3. If a varies jointly as b and the square root of c and a is equal to 120, when b is equal to 5 and c is equal to 36, find a when b is equal to 9 and c is equal to 225. So as we can see, class, that is varies jointly, meaning this is an example of joint variation. So our mathematical equation is a is equal to kb. Since our c is the square root of c, yun ang ilalagay natin. Square root of c. So a is equal to kb square root of c. Then substitute the values of a, which is 120. So it will become 120. Then substitute the values of k, substitute the values of b, which is 5, then the values of c, which is 36. Then yung k, kahit ilagay na natin siya dito sa may last, since k ang hinahanap natin. Then 120 is equal to 5 multiplied by square root of 36, k. So the square root of 36 is equal to positive 6. So 120 is equal to 5 multiplied by 6k. 5 times 6 is equal to 30. So 120 is equal to 30k. Then divide both sides by 30. So it will become 120 divided by 30 is equal to 30 over 30k. 120 divided by 30 is equal to 4, then 30 divided by 30 is equal to 1. Since 1 siya, kahit huwag na natin ilagay, so 4 is equal to k, or the value of k is equal to 4. Or our constant of variation is equal to 4. So since our mathematical equation is a is equal to kb square root of c, the equation of variation is a is equal to 4b square root of c. Isa-substitute lang natin yung nakuha nating variation k, which is 4. So it will become a is equal to 4b square root of c. Then substitute the values of b, which is 9, then the values of c, which is 225. So it will become a is equal to 4 multiplied by 9 times square root of 225. So the square root of 225 is equal to positive 15. 4 times 9 is equal to 36. Then kakopy lang natin yung positive 15. So 36 times 15 is equal to 540. Therefore, the value of A is 540 when B is equal to 9 and C is equal to 225. So now, let's have the last example. The quantity y varies jointly as x and z and inversely as m if y is equal to 10 when x is equal to 2 z is equal to 5 and m is equal to 8, determine the value of y when x is 1, z is 3, and m is 7. Again, we find the phrase that will serve or give us clue to know the variation in that given problem. So as we can see, class, that is varies jointly and varies inversely. Meaning, this is an example of combined variation. So our mathematical equation is y is equal to kxz over m. Then substitute the values of x, which is 2. Then the values of z, which is 5. And the values of m, which is 8. So it will become 10 is equal to 2 multiplied by 5k divided by 8 or over 8. So 2 times 5 is equal to 10. So 10 is equal to 10k over 8. Then we multiply both sides by 8. So 8 times 10 is equal to 80. 8 times 10 or 10 times 8 is equal to 80 divided by 8 is equal to 10k. Then divide both sides by 10. So 80 over 10 is equal to 8. Then 10 divided by 10 is equal to 1. Since 1 siya, kahit huwag na natin ilagay. So 80 divided by 10 is equal to 8. Or the value of k is equal to 8. Or 8 is equal to k. So since our mathematical equation is y is equal to kxz over m, then the equation of variation is 8xz over m. So since the variation of k is 8, yun yung isa-substitute nating value ng k here. So y is equal to 8xz over m. Then substitute natin yung pangalawang given, which is our x is 1, z is 3, and m is 7. So it will become y is equal to 8 multiplied by 1 times 3 over 7. 8 times 1 is equal to 8. Then 8 times 3 is equal to 24 over 7. So 24 divided by 7, yan na yung value ng ating y. Therefore, the value of y is 24 over 7 when x is 1, z is 3, and m is 7. So, naintindihan ba, class? Is there any questions or clarifications? Okay, since there's no more questions left, that's all for today. Thank you for listening, and God bless.